G'day, how you going? We're out again. We're after some fish. As it gets colder, autumn's here, the weather's colder, the days are shorter, the fishing gets harder. So it's more of a challenge now to try and hunt down some fish. You get more fishless sessions than you do fish sessions, but we're out of here. We're gonna give it a go. Carp or two, some reddies, a bite, anything. This is like my 4th session out now, so one's really hoping we get some fish. So I'm gonna get you on the chest. We're gonna get baited up, throw out, and hopefully we're getting some fish. Be good. All right. Let's do it. Alrighty-o. Let's get into this. So you can see, the camera down a bit of an English European setup on the rod rest today. Our main target is going to be the carp, but we've got a few Janjuk worms left for a paternoster rig. Got the corn for the carp, the carpsies, the carpy carps. So get that water. We'll see how we go. Start with the old run sinker first. Now I will be sticking these on. They'll be going out. They will be going on a the bait runner will be on for these guys, so if they stop peeling, I can kind of showcase this alarm system a little bit too, because I haven't really been able to show you guys it as well because I haven't had the opportunity, I guess. But I was asked in the comment section in a couple videos past now to kind of show it off, so we will. But essentially how it works is this goes in here, your rod goes there, and as the line gets pulled it beeps, and it works when you got the bait runner on, because then your line can be taken easier than if you had that off and you got more drag on. So I'm just going to put that there. That's the theory, guys. I've done it a lot in the UK. You don't see it a lot in this country. Which I reckon, if it got used a little bit more over here, it would work out pretty well. Alright, got the Janjuk worms going on this one, which can still just as easily get a carp, but also if there are reddies or anything else kind of lurking around, gives the opportunity to pick one of those up too. All right, let's get into it. Let's do a cast out. You may also get a few plane noises overhead. We've got the Avalon Air Show a little around the corner, doing its thing. It's getting out on this weekend, so straight out there. Let that go down. Bring that in. And that is on. What I do like to do though, just because nobody likes to listen to that, the beeping, get my line tight, put it on. Now this clip here goes on your line like this. So if you have a fish that picks up your bait and brings it in, instead of just noticing you've got the slack line, that bobbin will drop all the way down, which is a great indicator to tell you that your line's gone real slack without you having to just steer the line. And also, if your line goes slack, it's going to also set the alarm off, rather than just noticing after the fact that your line's slack. which has happened a few times. It's never fun, but it happens. Get those on. Put that up just above there so I can tighten it. And put you on. Put you on. Bait runners on both. Now, this whole bite alarm system, rod rest system, the whole thing is now connected. The rods can take line out without very little slack. Any movement on those lines, they'll beep, and we just got to wait for the fish to do their part now. All right, I'm going to sit down and we're going to get into it. Let's go. While I'm sitting, look how nice that rod rest system looks. You don't have rods like up on a weird steep angle. Just got your rods going straight out, less pressure on the line when the fish grab it, so there's more of a chance of them actually hooking up rather than feeling that strong angle on the rod that does this flick when you have the 45 kind of rod rests. On this way, it's only a little bit of pressure, more likely for them to hold it. In theory, in theory, it's, you know, theories are as far as theories go, but this is my favorite rod rest method, which I wish I used more. I'm going to start using more, so then, you know, people over here in Australia can see it, see how it works. Yeah, all right, I'm going to sit back and famous last words, wait for the bites to roll in. All right, let's get into it. There's something cool you don't quite see all the time. Right up here somewhere is there's a bird hunting, or two of them. Don't know what they're looking for. I don't even know if you can see them on the camera or not. Oh, they flew off. Anyway, thought I'd share that with you. No touches, no bites yet. But while I'm here, it's not windy right now. Well, I mean, it is. You can see on the grass on the opposite side, there's a bit of wind. Having this system, the way it's set up, you have these bobbins on the line. If your rod's up like this, oftentimes that tip is always moving in that wind. And when it's windy and you're trying to look for bites, it's annoying. Ask any fisherman, they'll tell you. Having it flat like this, having those on that put a little bit of extra tension on that line, it really does cut the amount that your rod moves over half. Like when the wind gusts come through, I get a tiny little movement like that rather than moving off to the side. Really is just a genius design. Anyway, that's my update. Now we just need some fishy fish. Yeah, fishy fishies. Actually, you know what? Tell me in the comments. Have you ever gone up to your rods and been like, here, fishy fishy, and you've actually had your rods go? I always say it in the hope that maybe a rod will go. It's just like perfect timing on everything. But have you had that happen to you? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know. Because it hasn't happened for me. Not yet. In 30 odd years of fishing, it has not happened to me yet, but I still keep trying. Yeah, I'm good like that. Committed. All right. Yeah. Let's see if we can get a fish, eh? Yeah. Alrighty. It's been an hour and a half. Not even a single touch. It's kind of sad. But that's okay. I did get a hot tip. So we're going to quickly chug everything in the car. Jump to a new spot. It's a bit of a steep bank, so it's pretty much going to be rods and be sitting on the edge of the bank, no chair, none of that extra stuff. Been told that there's a few big carp swimming around these lily pads over there, so I'm gonna give it a go. We've got nothing to lose because we're not catching anything right now, so for the sake of 10 minutes, chuck stuff in the car, head down the road. We're gonna hit the next spot and see how we go from there. All right, let's go. See how we go. Alrighty, here's the spot. It doesn't look like much, and now that I'm here, not as confident as I was when I was told about the spot, but who am I to not give it a go? So it's gonna be, there's a few challenges that one's gonna have to. That was a big carp. There's a few challenges one's gonna have to kind of process while fishing right here. One of them is that fence that goes in. That's challenge number one. Challenge number two is there's no space at all. We're going to be very much fishing on the fly on this one. I'll give it a go. I'm not one to give up an idea if someone thinks it's a good spot. So this is what they thought. Although what I will be looking at some point is going along that bank and finding a way to get through those reeds, because out over that part there was a big carp that jumped, and I would like that carp on my rod and hook. But it's kind of a nice little spot. It's got to find some better access into some of these spots, I reckon. I'm not breaking into anyone's property. This is a park. Fine. Another spot to try, which is kind of flat. Right here. This is a good spot. Knock a bit of that weed out of the way, but it's a fairly good spot to fish. Just looking at new options. You could cast way off that way, work that whole bank almost. All right, we got options here. I need to clean it up a little bit, or even on the next one, see what's further down. Could be done easily enough. All right, let's go find somewhere to sit, and we'll see if we get anything on these rods. And yeah, enjoy this little spot because it's kind of peaceful. It's actually quite nice. Yeah, alrighty, let's get into it. Might not be catching a fish, but just look at how beautiful that is. If I didn't come out fishing today, I would have missed it. I'd be at home, not out here, fresh air. Even if you're not catching fish, you get to enjoy those beautiful beautiful things, and that's one of the things that you get to enjoy when you're out fishing, is just sunsets, sunrises, just nature. Being out in nature is just beautiful. One of the things I love. It's one of the things that keeps bringing me out here. Oh, that was a bite too. I don't know if you got that on camera. Okay, thank you, sunset. Hopefully that comes back. That was a bite on my rod. Just one. All right, we'll keep an eye on that one. That was good. Might be some looking for us after all. But I'm going to spare you from just staring at the rod, because it could be another 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or not at all. But I'm going to keep an eye on that rod. If we get any action, we're bringing you back in. But there we go, beautiful. All right, fingers crossed. Cross your fingers for me, please. I'd like a fish. it is the face of defeat. No fish. Got a couple bites on the end there, but no actual hookup. This spot's definitely worth coming back to and put in more than the 40 minutes I put into it. But commitments, gotta go home, got stuff to do. So, but that's fishing though at the end of the day, right? That's fishing. You're not guaranteed to fish. Gotta try spots, you gotta be out there at least to catch fish. And you're along on this journey that I'm doing, the fishing. So if I catch fish or not, it's part of the process. So unfortunately, this is one of those days. We tried. It could be I could have made it a, oh well, we got no fish, we got no video for you, but here's the truth behind it. You get a lot of days like today where the fish just, they're not on. Maybe the pressure's too high. I know it's sitting over 1,020. If I was up on the Murray, it would be beautiful cod pressure, but I don't know what it's like down here for the carp. Maybe it's too much. Maybe they're adjusting to the drop in temperature and the water temp's gone down. But we will try, we'll keep going. That's the process, right? Anyway, thank you for following on. We tried. We tried. All right, on to the next one. Thank you guys.